How are you doing? Well, sorry we're late. Very, very late. Oh, I realized something.
What?
I actually went back and looked at the last live stream that we did, and I realized that I'm fucking loud. Oh shit! I said fuck. Oops. Well, sorry we're late. Um, we had computer malfunctioning issues, as in hard drive go, or at least almost going. So, ta-da! We had a temporary fix. So yeah, if we disappear this time, it's not load shedding. It's computer.
I'll be back.
Where are you going,
Not far.
Arnold?
Okay. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Yes, it is all we's fault. We did it. So yeah, I actually have the weirdest, freakiest question for you guys. Yeah. But yeah, before I do that, let me just start by greeting. Damn, you guys have been talking. Wow. How long were we off? Like 20 minutes, half an hour? Shoo. You guys were crazy, yes. So, our bucket list, Lisa Jones, Mama Oklahoma, Stella, Tina Rena, Kensugi. Oh, thank you for coming. Wee Frosty Ewok, Miss Ashley, Stella. They call me Bongster. Okay, yeah, I'm just reading notes. Ewok Hunter, the Magnificent One. Sounds like our dear friend Wee has got a hunter on her ass.
What about this?
I don't know.
Oh, that.
Okay, well, you don't know me. Yeah, you guys have been really busy. I see the same names in the room. Did you catch that? Miss Anna, how are you doing? Hi, Miss Casey. And Stella. Stella. So, how is everybody doing? How are you all? Hi, the Pop Tarts. Yeah, and the tiny sandwiches. And the tiny pizzas. Oh, yeah. There is a new Amber Alert out for a missing blueberry muffin. We have the serial number and everything. It disappeared off of a paper plate in Mama's kitchen.
Well, if it was here, I know where it is.
So be on the lookout for a blueberry muffin. We suspect that a wee frosty Ewok kidnapped it into the closet to make tiny blueberry muffins out of the big ass blueberry muffin with a big, nice blueberry on the top. So, yeah. Blueberry muffin. Out on the loose. Find it.
Oh.
Pretty much. It was sitting there not bugging anybody, and the next minute it just got gone. Yeah, no, but I don't mean to bug fun. But yeah, sometimes we do need to laugh. So, um, what I wanted to ask you guys, we should do a poll or a thing, because I think with all the crazy and all the BS and all the things and stuff that's been going on YouTube, we need to put up a poll for who do you think will be prom king and queen on YouTube High School.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Because all these little high schooly clicks and games and stuff is wow. So I think we need to have a pageant. Who is going to be the prom king and queen of YouTube High? So, in other news, how's your guys' week been? Oh, yeah, Shirley Sue Brown. Yeah, that can work too. But I somehow see her as the wicked witch with the green face and the hat. You know, like Elsie tried to be that day
I
in the
just
video?
wanted to say,
Yeah.
I see her as one.
Mm-hmm. I vote Kevin Ali, keep it simple. BK and DM. Well, there is a combination, Miss Lisa. I'm sure they beat the shit out of each other while they're accepting their crowns, but okay.
I think will be a toss up between Benny and Dolly.
Yeah, but it would be funny to have a king named Dolly. That could work. King Dolly! Da, 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 da. Hello, New Orleans lady. So, yeah. Hmm. Because, and I can't help it but bring up, oh, yeah, definitely. That's the best king and queen we got, Benny and Ernie. um, I think Ernie will look quite handsome in his dress. It'll be a shocking experience for him. Oh, that could work too. Yeah, Miss Anna, I've seen the same schoolyard, high school tactic crap that they're pulling on you now. It was yeah a bit earlier before I had a lovely blue screen on my screen um, that I saw that. Oh, Melton. Yeah, that's another thing that gets me like wondering. Much in the ponderation on that one. Melton has over 1K subs already. He has quite a few subs. Um, how? Well, that'll be interesting to see. No, what I'm wondering is
Hi,
like,
Busy Bee.
hello, Busy Bee. Sorry if I forgot to greet you. Days, how are you doing? Seen you a lot in other chats, but never here. Very welcome.
Hi, guys.
So yeah, I'm confused. How does a dude like Melton? It's a weirdo dude. He's got hair that's longer than mine.
Oh,
He
that guy.
wears this freaky blue lipstick,
Okay, that guy.
and from what I could see on his community page, likes to wear stockings. So I'm like, and you get 1,000 subs for that? What the fuck do I have to do? Strip?
No.
No. No.
No.
No. No. Okay, there'll be no stripping. We can work on the poll, but it's gonna be closed. We tell you what, we'll do reverse stripping. We'll take everything off, and you have to pay us to put it back on. So yeah, I was actually quite last night. I was looking at all my subscriptions and stuff that I have on YouTube, and it's like nobody's live. it was at that time that I had hoped. I said to Stella, it would be so awesome if I just had a community page because I could just post something and say, would somebody go live? I'm bored. What? Put some bright red lipstick on. Stella, do we have bright lipstick?
A bucket list. I'm back. The internet kicked me off. Wow, what did I miss? Cliff is stripping.
No, I'm not stripping. I said I'm gonna do reverse stripping. I'm gonna sit here butt ass naked and I'm gonna have to get paid to put my clothes back on.
I don't know. Where is we?
We? Well, I'm happy to know that you know that I have a channel nowadays. I know you have a channel too. I saw the link being dropped, and yeah, when I see links being dropped, I go subscribe. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I am almost at 500. At 500, I am at 341.
No, 431.
400. Yeah, sorry, it's the dyslexia shit coming out. 431. No, I don't have a Facebook account for my channel. I only have my personal Facebook, and I have a Discord. But yeah, the Discord is normally just me posting load shedding pics. Like, this is me and Stella in the dark. Oh, get the bar out in the boots and cowboy hat. I'll have to borrow your cowboy hat to like hide stuff.
Oh, does that have a channel?
Well, please do me a favor, as it is tradition over here. You'll probably see that as everybody comes in, which I've been tardy on. When you come in here, you get a wrench. Unless you specifically ask me that you don't want one. You get a wrench, and please, if you have a channel, drop your link. And that counts for you too, Miss Anna. I haven't seen you dropping a link in a dog's age. And yeah, I said that in my best country accent. We actually had a funny discussion. Jay was just here a little while ago dropping Leo off because she was over at his place for the weekend. So he came back here, and then we had a discussion about aluminum hats. Well, aluminium hats.
Aluminum.
Tinfoil hats, right? And he was like, and you were hoping to achieve what with that? I was like, man, it's a running joke going around these days. Everybody get their tinfoil hats on. He says, but it won't help. In actual fact, it will make things worse. I was like, how? He said, imagine a chicken. He said, so, if you want to protect your ass from any sort of government interference and radio signals and stuff like that, get yourselves a lead hat. So get the lead out of your ass and put it on your hat. Head. Thing. Do you still have your bike? Good for naked shots. I do still have my bike, but I can't take naked shots down here. I'll be evicted. No piercings here, Miss Lisa. There's lots of flab, but no piercings. Hey, we Scottish ma.
Hey, Brenda Lorky mama.
Brenda, if you see our wee friend.
You don't even finish.
What?
The chicken story.
It wasn't really a story.
What about the chicken?
Okay, imagine Roger, right? In tinfoil, in a microwave. That does not end well.
Now the microwave's gonna explode.
Yeah, and the chicken. That's very good to hear, Miss Casey. That is actually bloody awesome. So please remember to drop your link so that if anybody is not a sub to you yet, that they can go sub. And dear wee frosty Ewok, if you're hiding in my chat, or if you lurking at the crazy ladies, yeah, please drop by and say hi because we got an Ewok hunter here that's looking for you. As well as our dear friend Wee Scottish Maw and our dear friend Brenda. There you go. Folks, please subscribe to these kind folks. They're awesome as well. We all need some love.
Please save Roger.
Man, we're not saving Roger. We're doing Free the Wee. She is still a hostage in here, and we're not letting her go without a ransom. No way. So yeah, I don't know if any of you guys will be interested because I did send the link out, but me and Stella and our happy asses are up here. We're quite sad. See, this is sad. This is sad face. Scared. Well, technically not scared because we got a Wii in the closet and we're like 3 stories up. So the ransom is a billion, kajillion, fafillion, shamalamaloo pound.
You sound like the old president.
We're not going for South African rand. We're not going for yen. We're not going for American dollar. We're not going for Australian dollar. We're not going for Canadian dollar. We're going straight to the motherlode. We're going to go pounds. And that we don't mean in weight. Kintsugi, our money is called South African rand. Mama. So, yeah, our currency, South African rand. RAND. Ewok hunted the magnificent one. I have 1 Bitcoin. I had a game on my phone one time when I was really, really desperately trying to find a way to just make something because sending out resumes is as useless as wiping my ass with toilet paper. But yeah, I think I have 11 cents worth of Bitcoin if that game is actually legit. What is that in American dollar? What does Jeremy Irons say in that Die Hard movie? All the gold in your Fort Knox. See, I was still busy doing a thing, and then
Got distracted?
yeah, and then I got confuckled. And yeah, confuckled. My word.
Make yourself blue, man.
Yes, but then you get to rub cream and stuff on.
Please don't hurt yourself.
I'll try. Have you inspected the corner in the closet where we have dumped my sandwiches she ate? But the ones with the iceberg lettuce. Oh crap! Fort Knox is empty.
Damn.
Yeah, I like fuckery too. We've Scottish mom. I still gotta make those t-shirts. All about the fuckery. As we have a Liverpool. I'm pretty sure she knows how to use the shitter, but we can always ask.
Oh, look at that.
You see? And if any of you guys are ever interested in this useless little piece of information, on the currency list thing, you get USD, which is US dollar, right? Our currency is the one that says ZAR. Fun, ain't it? Trump right in Fort Knox, UK. I saw a little Trump character the other day that can talk. And I saw on that Take a Lot site thing that we have that's like our Amazon, our South African president has a stress ball with his head. I thought that was quite funny.
Hey.
We got somebody scaring, using our president's head as a squishy ball. Oh, damn. You see, I don't know these things. Where can I go rob now? Because Fort Knox is empty.
And we is in the chat.
Hey, there's we. There's we. You got an Ewok hunter in the chat that apparently has a little bone to pick with you over a tiny sandwich with iceberg lettuce.
Oh, I think I'm up. I'll give you chicken piece. Cheek.
Oh, cheek. Stella means that, not chicken.
That's funny. No, my friend has a toilet brush with Trump's head. Sorry, but not sorry.
So Trump's cleaning the toilet? Wow. This is my accident. Click to subscribe again. Wrong link. Okay. The PayPal banner is difficult to see. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can fix that.
I'll drop it and you can put it.
How do I get to my thingy majingy?
What is it?
Okay, there's the ticker.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can change the color or something.
yeah, but I'm gonna drop it in what's the name?
Mm-hmm. Some reason I think it comes with this thing, the theme that I can't change the color on it, which is sad.
There you go.
Very, very sad.
Now just spin it.
Okay, I'll just fit it. No, I don't want to remove Stella as a moderator. Do you know how mean this woman gets? Google, YouTube, you are trying to land me in difficulty. I didn't do nothing with no sausage, I promise. But we You're being called into investigation for a recent Amber Alert for a missing blueberry muffin that disappeared off a table, and it was suspected that it was turned into little tiny blueberry muffins. They go with the little tiny sandwiches.
You computed about it because we stacked it with the sausage.
Oh, yeah, you see that would make much more sense. Was it we that did that? Because if she did, we're gonna up her ransom by 2,000,000%. And then it's going to cost all the tiny sandwiches in the world to get her out the closet. My tiny cakes are working, you'll hear. Lovely huntering person. I can climb, I can climb up that curtain just like. I want Pai to see that. Blueberry and lemon? Nope, wasn't me. How do you know there was lemon in it? So yeah, no lemon, just blueberry. We want receipts for the muffin. Well, as soon as I have a community post, I will post that for you. Before that, you got to take me on blind faith. You gotta trust me with everything else, or just like everyone else. But everybody's not that trustworthy. See, that is Stella being a mom, because Valerie's like, Mama, can I stay up a bit later? And Stella goes, half an hour, then you gotta go to bed. Okay, thank you, bye. Now we sang Aquahoma did it. So who stole the blueberry muffin? Who kidnapped the poor defenseless blueberry muffin that only wanted to be eaten by Papa but got obfuscated over that?
He's gonna start rubbing his tummy again.
Mm-hmm. And then Mama's gonna have to make pancakes. Do you really want Mama to be standing in front of that stove making pancakes? I know I want pancakes, but still, don't. You're making me hungry. I need to go to the shop. You know, we Scottish moms sit with that same problem. Because whenever Stella and Mama Aquahoma get talking, food gets brought up. It's up to the point that in my spare time, like right before going to bed or um yeah, in between stuff and things, I've resorted to watching Beard Meets Food, which is a weird dude with a long damn beard doing competitive eating with these ginormous meals. So yeah.
But he's got muscles up to yin yang.
But he's got muscles up the yin yang. So
And
me.
Miss Lisa, I want chocolate chip pancakes.
Well, considering I put my teeth in for such a special occasion. No, I'm not asking you to go make pancakes.
I just wanted to say you can make it yourself.
No. But yeah, it is quite funny when people tell that dude that he's definitely not going to be eating all the food, especially when they bet him like $50 that he won't eat the food, and then he's like, "Okay, where's that dude that bet me $50?" So yeah, but whenever Mama and Stella start talking with each other, yeah, I'm gonna be sitting there being hungry. They have the yummiest dessert swapping going on. Well, recipe swapping, dessert swapping, same thing. Hmm. Yeah, he did make a run for it out the back door. Very near and made me have to lose my concentration. Have you seen my iceberg lettuce? It's very special movie on the Titanic. I'm dead. I'm on the phone with Ernie's lawyer. Okay, so we is on the phone with Ernie's lawyer, which is about as useful as boobs on a man. And mm, I bet you that Melton is actually Ernie's lawyer.
Mm,
Better call Ziggy for an interview. Oh no, she might want $100 for it. Hmm. Who can we get to get close to Ziggy? To get Ziggy to do an interview about iceberg lettuce and a blueberry muffin.
it's a
Yeah. No, but this Melton dude, his channel is called Melton John. Like that Melton you just spelled, Miss Lisa? Melton John. So, yeah, that's a weird dude that needs a whole lot of help. A whole lot. So, yeah. Now we quit hiding the KFC in the cupboard. That's not nice. You need to share. You can't make everything into tiny things. It can't all be tiny KFC and tiny blueberry muffin and tiny pancakes and tiny sandwiches. What else does she make tiny? She jumps on our pack of Doritos. I mean, we had one pack of Doritos in this house, and we jumped on it to make a tiny Doritos. So you also stole the Colonel's secret recipe. Yeah, I feel you don't know me, which is why I said we need to have a pageant or something to decide who's the prom king and queen of YouTube. High school. No, she didn't even make nachos. That's the sad part. I would like to taste nachos sometime. Okay, there is a bridge. Nothing neat but scary and creepy. It's hilarious words. Through the bridge.
What's happening?
I have no idea. This thing's having a little bit of it. And I can say that because nobody can understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nachos, where are they? You jumped on our pack of Doritos. How do you ask where the nachos are at? Go into the closet. Leaves a trail of guacamole. Well, that is the one thing that we can say all over the world. Everybody has KFC. You didn't pull minor coming. Yeah, and they're going to zap us, which would make all the stuff that they're doing so much worse. It's going to be magnified. Okay, so the Ewok hunter stepped on the guacamole because the Ewok stole her iceberg lettuce. Am I getting this right?
I'm going to make this.
Well,
We wanted to make one, but we don't have any
Yeah,
people at the moment.
we were well on our way to go and collect that aluminium foil to make that
Aluminum.
the aluminum. But when we got to the kitchen, we discovered we don't have any more. So we need to go buy again, and then we'll make tinfoil hats and color them, color coded. Hey, we can actually do a tinfoil hat little videos. We have everybody who makes tinfoil hats send us a little picture thing, and we put it in a like a slideshow. Wow, that's awesome, Kensugi. That is awesome, awesome. Especially pomegranates. Think yummy.
Is somebody gonna come and say hello?
Yeah, that's a good question. We sort of feel like somebody that we know that's saying, if anybody wants to come up on panel, you can come right now. And then nobody goes. You see that smile? She knows exactly what I'm saying. She's gonna grab me by the back of my head now. So,
I'm not. I'm not.
I'm going to go hook me a wee hammer. You can't be in hiding and be in the chat. They see you. And they already know you're in the closet. So if you want to stay hidden, you got to incognito your ass, not display yourself in the chat. And then, yeah, because
Leave guacamole all over the place.
if you disappear, then everybody's gonna come and check the closet. You already got the Ewok hunter on your ass, and then you're staying there playing. Yeah, you can catch me. Didn't think that one through. Yeah, where's Miss Casey?
There she is.
I'm always hopping up on Miss Casey's panel.
Isn't it a bit time you hop on here?
I even hopped on Miss Casey's panel during load shedding to have her see our dark asses. Tippy down right behind you. Boo, gotcha. Oh shit, I missed. Oh. So yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody knows you can't leave us up here by ourselves. We will. It will not be a good thing. Oh look, we got a big W. Oh, there's a big W. It's a wee Scottish more.
I done it. I'm so clever.
Yes, you are.
Not
How are
really.
you? How are you
I'm
doing?
very well, thanks. How are you? You look good.
Missed you plenty.
Yeah, I kind of potter about, just jumping to see what MD's saying. That's it. But I love it lifts me up, your programme. I sit gutting myself. Wee Frosty Ewok. She's funny.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to have you up here, and I'm glad that we can help to make things a little bit better and alleviate some of the stress going on, because yeah, I don't like seeing all of this happen, because the same as all of you, I also feel that mental distress and anguish that you get put through. I mean, people are getting triggered left, right, and center with the things going on, and it seems to just be getting worse.
It sure
So,
is.
yeah, I mean, the saddest part that I keep on, I feel like a gramophone that got stuck, saying Summer got lost in all this, because
Definitely. Hmm. It's sad.
where the only thing happening with her now is her name is being slapped on titles all over the place, and there are no discussions about her. It's just about this one doing that to that one, and
Oh,
no
see,
Summer.
some of the stuff that's come out lately, you go, I don't know. It's mind blowing. Some of the stuff that's just come out lately.
Yeah,
It's and you don't know if you
most.
believe it or not. You will know whether to believe people before I will, because I'm only a sub, you know.
Yeah. Well, don't discount yourself, we Scottish Mall, because you know what? I told you the other day when you were in my chat that the first time that I went up on a panel, you were there too.
Yeah, I didn't remember that.
Yeah. I actually went back and I found
Oh
uh,
no.
that part, and I clipped it just to save it for later. Because I looked at myself on the screen, I was like, was I fucking crazy? Why the hell did why did I even go backstage to try and help?
Oh, you threw yourself into the lion's den.
There I did. And I had my weird ass face on the TV.
I need to go back and look for that. Was that on Scott? Oh, whose panel?
It's on True Crime Commentary.
Oh, right. TCC. I need to go back and check it.
What I'll do with Scottish Mo, because I know I can contact you. What I'll do is I'll send you the link
On
to
Messenger.
where I have it. So if you want to, you can even download it, because it's just a little section that I clipped out of it.
Oh, interesting.
So you don't have to sit and go and watch the whole thing, because I mean that first live stream, Scott H was struggling for like 40 minutes
Hmm.
just to
Yeah.
get stuff going. That's why I went on backstage to go and help him. That's what put me up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
You
was
see,
when was it?
yeah. You see, we Frosty Ewok says we have the receipt.
We Frosty Walk's got a lot of receipts for quite a lot of things. But I don't know
Yeah.
if she's got it for the muffins yet. Don't know.
Mm, the blueberry muffin.
Hmm.
Mm,
I'm literally meant to be going to the shops, and I'm not going now. I figured out how to do this.
well, that was very well done of you. Very proud. Because I can't tell you how many times it's like, no, I don't know how to do that. No, I don't know how to get up there. No, this doesn't work. And Most of the time, it's just a situation of the phone is not compatible with the streaming apps. Most of the time is actually Apple that I've noticed. When it's like an iPhone, it sometimes gives trouble. So you gotta copy the link, go to your browser, and then
Yeah.
log in from your browser.
See, if it was on
So
a
that,
computer, I would know how to copy it and paste it, but I wasn't sure how to do it on my phone.
yeah. But yeah, with the phone, it's
Oh, it was
yeah, that's it.
easy.
Is maybe in Discord.
I have no idea. Um,
I'm gonna open the Discord and throw the link down and I'll get it.
okay. Stella's just dropping stuff and things. Stella likes dropping stuff and things.
Reason.
Your dog's name is Raisin?
Reason. My,
Reason.
da- my dad died in November and I got her with some of the money he left me. It's a silly story, so I called her. She was my reason to get out the door and silly, but her name's Reason.
That's awesome. But my deepest condolences for your dad. I remember when that happened, I saw the notification on Facebook and I sent you a little message.
I've not been on. I don't really
Yeah.
go on Facebook. No, I think it's full of fakeness on there as well. Everybody, putting up families. They're doing this, they're doing that, and then they hate each other's guts. So I'm like, well, I'd rather
Yeah.
I just don't do Facebook now.
Yeah. No, there I can relate. With my Facebook, there is as little as possible of my personal life on there.
Mine says all on there. I've not got
Well,
any.
I used to plaster my social media with all the family things. But if you go through your second divorce with your asshole alcoholic ex-husband and you sit there and once again have to go and hide all the photos of you together because you don't want to see it,
Mm.
it just sort of like defeats the purpose. So I just hid everything that I didn't want to see, and then from there, I'll just post funny stuff or things that make sense to me. But other than that, no. But I'm there actively to talk to friends and stuff. But I won't go on a hey, look at all my latest photos thing. It just makes people go, but who's that? Rumor has it someone tried to sell the muffin to Dunkin' Donuts to Tiffany Marie. I know if it was we would have thrown Tiffany Marie with that muffin.
I'd have hit her with a cup right back, squared between the eyes, knocked her out.
Yeah, but I gotta say, I took my hat off and I gave her a standing ovation and an applause to our dear we. What?
Is it after the YouTube before the point?
Yes, after the YouTube before
Okay,
the
then.
point. Um, so yeah, because Tiffany Marie on that live stream that she did, the one volume 5 or something, um, we went and commented on all the inaccurate that Tiffany Marie had said. And Tiffany Marie obviously came back, and Wee Frosty came back, and every time Wee Frosty came back, she's like, "Where's your donation, Tiffany Marie?"
Good on her.
That was funny. And Miss Lisa over here was a champion as well because she went into that other live stream, the next one, the shorter premiere one that Tiffany Marie did, and told her which direction she could fuck off in. So
I
yeah,
missed that.
that was just the best. Did she pass the briefcase over to we at the donut shop? Volume 487 of poop she couldn't figure out over the past year. Pretty much, yeah. So yeah, I would definitely. I contemplated doing a let's have a vote thing for the prom king and queen, just to. And I mean, it's not that I'm trying to be a petty Betty or weird in any way, but this is high school crap. Why are these grown-up adults acting this way? It's because it seems like everybody on YouTube, specifically the creators and the mods closest to the creators, are all they're all gathering all sorts of information that they can get, but they're not gathering information that may lead to help saving Summer or locating Summer. No, there's no more of that. Now it is collecting bullshit on each other that can be used later.
They're going real life as well, which I do not agree with. Don't.
I mean, what do they think is? What do they think's the point?
I would like to know that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, going after somebody for what? I mean, apart from the fact that Jimbo married a 12-year-old and Benny hasn't paid 12 child support, what has the one done to the other to start all this crap? And why are they taking a go at each other and not actually focusing on why they were here in the first place?
That's been lost. That is lost.
I mean, the same. Now you got all these other little clippy channels and stuff like that. I even saw a thing that I was like, oh, really? Taking a jab at Ziggy and City and at Ziggy and City because they were mentioning the check that Tiffany Marie had sent through. Why does this have to be the breaking news? Why does this have to be the most important thing we're talking about today?
See, to be honest, I don't care if Tiffany Marie sent a check or not. I don't care. I do care maybe more about that Jimbo though. I don't think it should have been. That just disgusted me. Really disgusted me. I can't get my head around that.
There I do agree with you, we Scottish Moore. I do agree. The only difference is I think that could have been handled privately through the proper channels.
Mm-hmm.
If that was found out, take it to somebody who can do something about it.
Yep.
Do not bring it to YouTube. That's my only thing. Because if you bring it to YouTube, you're not doing it to help people. You're actually bringing it to just cause a bigger brush fire than what there already is. And the same with Jimbo going back on Benny and Benny's outstanding child support and all that. Take it through the proper channels if you got a problem with it. But everything that gets brought to YouTube, it's as if people these days, like for instance, Andy Bernard and Andrew Hiltz and who the fuck ever you want to name, they are all here demanding, I want $100 or I want $500 for an interview. For what? We don't need your interview. Law enforcement does. And they're not going to pay you for it.
I would love to see them all get huckled in, put in a cell, and left there till you talk. Just stay there till you talk. Should be Grandis, Candice, well, Dawn's already there, but quite a few of them. Jodie Stu, I'm sorry, I shouldn't, but I can't stand her. I cannot stand her. And Andrew Hill, the two of them are evil. And that's just my opinion. Don't like them.
Yeah.
They're creepy.
Well, there, I tend to be with you on that. I don't trust Jodie Sue as far as I can kick her. And from the get go, that lady was talking through her ass. She was talking through her ass.
She's played everybody like a fiddle, so she has.
I mean, every time it's just bringing out another little thing and then over analyzing and like elaborating on this useless piece of information in order to stay live longer and get her cash app going. But then she turns around and says other people are making money off of summer. Hypocrite much? Hmm. So yeah, that's just no. I mean, if you sit and think about it, why is everybody grabbing at all these other people like Andy Bernard and Andrew Hilton, Ali, and Jodie Sue Brown, who talks through their asses? Because Candace is no longer on YouTube. When Candace was around, Candace was everywhere. Before that, Dawn was everywhere. There comes a point where you have to just stop. It's enough now. Because if you see this circus going on where it is already, where are we going to be 3 months from now? 6 months from now? How many subs are going to be left and how many would have already gone? Bye. And it's the saddest part is the fact that everybody has started to become like family. Specifically among the subs. I would not say among the creators because that's a whole other family. But the all the subscribers to all the channels, specifically those that normally meet each other among the live streams, they feel like family to each other. Close friends, very close friends. And now it's like, oh, so and so, you cannot be here because I saw you over in that one's chat, and we cannot be friends anymore because of that. Are people not allowed to have differences of opinion anymore? And are they not allowed to go where they want? That's stupid. So yeah, I just
I remember the first fallout. I'm new to this. I've only been on YouTube about just before
yeah.
summer. And I remember the first fallout with Scott H and Tiffany Marie. And I followed both of them and I didn't. I'm going, right, who do I believe? Where do I go? Do you know what I mean? It was weird.
Yeah. And I mean, if the other thing that got me as well, I mean, we Scottish Mall, would you say that when you first met every content creator that you subbed to, right? You watched one of their videos and you decided, well, this chick knows what she's talking about, or this man knows what he's talking about. Oh, this is a very interesting conversation. I'm going to subscribe to this channel and that channel and that channel.
Yeah.
Can you name one content creator that has been constantly the same since the beginning when
No,
we started following them?
none
To
of them.
none of them.
I think that's why I'm drawn to you, because you are the same every single time I've seen you. Everybody, I don't want to get it Chip either. She totally changed. I used to like her. And then I'm going, wow, I really liked her. And I'm going, I really liked a lot of them, and then now I just don't. If they've got
Yeah.
something to say, I'll watch them, that's it.
Mm. And I mean, I really do not get it that now you get the situation of the meaner and the nastier the content creator, the more subscribers they get. What's wrong with the world?
I get dragged into the drama as well, and then I found myself being a keyboard warrior, and I had to take a step back, and I just didn't come on for about 2 weeks. I'm like, no, this isn't me. If I've got something to say, I'll say it, but no behind the keyboard, you know. I'd rather say it.
Yeah, no, but I don't. You see, I don't see you as a keyboard warrior because
I did,
I
I did.
personally think,
Oh, some of my comments were quite nasty, honestly. And when I think back, I go, I wouldn't like that said to me, you know. So I had to step back.
yeah,
It was like getting drawn into it, and I was getting, I don't know, really drawn into it.
yeah, but also saying we Scottish more. What took you to that point? It wasn't somebody giving you a cup of coffee saying, "Hey, how's your day going?" That was a person that actually got you so enraged as to say that in the first place.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is, I don't think you should do it. And I was always told, see, the minute you've wrote it down, that's it. You know, keep it in your head unless I want to say it. But I don't know. Right, we
Yeah.
need cheering up. We need the walk up or something because I'm too boring.
No, you're not.
Oh, I am.
No, you're not. You're not at all. I love having you up here. As I say, I mean, any form of we is awesome to me,
Rhyme every time, and you're a poet and you
and I
didn't
rhyme
know it.
every time. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. So you see, the free the we T-shirts could even apply to you because you're we also.
I'm wee, but I'm big. I'm fat. I'm 5'2". I'm like a wee ball.
I'm
So
5'5", pretty much. 5'5", 5'6". So it's like this bit of difference between us, and I'm round is a shape too. We're in shape. We're round. That is a shape. So yeah, no, I would never see you as boring at all. It's I love having these sort of discussions, and the reason why I love it is for the fact that you mentioned before. I don't change. Yeah, I tend to start showing more emotion, more um, losing my temper, stuff like that, which I've been called out for before. Been told that some people aren't as humble as they presented themselves to be. Well, fuck you too. The point
ditto.
is, everybody gets to the point where they said, you know what, I've had enough, and I've had enough. So if I see something, I'm gonna say something. And the thing is, if
Who is taller than you? Us.
so we got a we in our closet that's taller than what we are. That's not fair. No wonder you don't come out until the lights go off. But yeah, no. As with what's going on now, I can't keep my mouth shut anymore and say, "Oh well, okay, well you do you," because I don't agree with it. It's damaging people, and the biggest concern for me is not the creators; it's the followers, it's the people in the chat. They are what matter to me, and they are what always mattered to me. Which is why I like being on the back end of things, being in the chat, playing with a little blue wrench. I liked doing that because their family stayed. It was family. Hey there, Dragon. Hey, Nicolina. It was like family, and now It's sad. It feels like family isn't family anymore.
Yeah, I kind of felt that the first kind of, because I sit here myself most of the time, so you
Yeah.
kind of get drawn into,
Yeah.
kind of people that you like, and you think that they're similar to yourself, kind of, but
Yeah.
then you take a big wake up call when shit hits the fan.
Yeah. Which is which is one of the reasons why I also asked you the question, how many of the content creators that you started following way in the beginning are still the same people
I
now?
can think of a couple, but they tend to be smaller channels. They don't have many subs.
Yeah.
They don't. It's not your big creators. So,
Yeah.
um, no. And
No.
even one of the smaller creators, I won't name them, but I'm kind of getting off them as well. And they were one of the first ones I ever subbed to.
Yeah.
Um, I'm really kind of getting off them. They just seem to moan all the time now. Do you know what I mean? It's like nothing
Yeah.
good in the day.
Yeah, no, I get you with that. I definitely do. Because I mean, as I said, to me it's sad. I miss I miss those creators that had their masks on and pretended to be
Yeah,
nice people. Before the mask slipped and they showed what
yeah.
assholes they could be.
I totally agree with you.
And I mean, I have no problem calling out somebody on bad behavior. If I have bad behavior, come and call me out any day of the week. Throw it, I'll take it. But don't come and tell me that this creator is exactly the same as they were, because it it guts my ass the fact that they, in the beginning, they were nice and professional and to the point and sticking to the case, and now it's all a situation of cash apps.
Yeah, totally.
Donate to me because I'm better than anyone else. I mean, there's one thing that I found admirable, and that was almost shut the shit the other day. Um, Nicolina herself, right? I didn't know who Nicolina was before. I'm glad that I found her channel, and I'm glad to know who she is. Nicolina had an awesome thing that she was doing. She was helping people, which is one thing we Scottish more that ever since from when I was over at Nita's, when I was over at Chips, Mystery Angels. What
Yeah,
was my goal? What did I want to do? I wanted to
help.
help people.
hmm
I wanted to help people because when I had a desperate time of need, not saying that I don't now, I still am, but when I was desperately in need of help, people helped me. That was why I wanted to help back. Now the thing is, Nicolina does go out and help. She does go out and help people. And then she gets taken advantage of and gets taken for a ride by some bullshit story. Which hurts. Because at the end of the day, people who really need help don't get help anymore because people decide, you know what, I'm not going to help people because how do I know if they're scamming or not?
Yeah, totally agree.
So yeah, that's no. It's it's stuff
Is
like that. Sorry.
does Nicolina have a channel? Did you say?
Yes, it does.
Yes, I did put it down.
Stella
Oh, put
dropped the
it down
link.
again.
So yeah, it's just I I'm still shocked by the whole situation of what happened there because I still battle to believe that people can be like that.
There you go.
Ah, there you go. She
Thank
dropped
you.
it. Yeah. So are you gonna come and join your wee friend up here and say hello with your awesome accents? Because we need some Scottish and some Irish and some weird South African up in here. And
Do you know
then
what?
we can, yeah.
I love your accent, but that I can't remember the guy, Rocket something, I don't know what is it. I can't remember. I don't like
True
his
crime,
accent.
true crime, rocket science with what's his name, Nick.
Nick.
He's a good channel, but I don't like his accent, whereas I love your accent.
You know why? I don't like his accent either. You know why I don't like his accent? My accent has been a bit more normalized because for the past like 15, 17 years, I've had contact with American and Canadian friends. And speaking to them over voice chat has made me alter the way that I talk so
Yeah.
that they could understand me better. So I did try to put in some effort to it. So my English is not truly South African accent anymore. It's more towards English, American, Canadian / little bugger up. If you were to hear Stella like read you a whole paragraph out of a book, that's more South African English. And then, well, with Nick from True Crime Rocket Science, that is a dude that you know has had a very posh background.
Mm,
You can
privileged.
tell. You can tell in his English. His English tells you everything. That dude has had a very, very posh, nice life growing up, and I applaud him for it. I'm very happy. I'm very happy for him. But there you there you get to to really get to know where in South Africa a person comes from. Like Nick, he has spent most of his life along the coast. That's a coastal, more like KP accent.
Right.
If you get it up here, I'm gonna ask you, where's your front teeth?
um, Here we've got a lot of accents. I'm a Ouija accent, but
Yeah.
If you go to Edinburgh, they're like you say, we say they're off fur coat and nae knickers, which means they act like they've came for money, but they haven't. You know, they're born and bred in a housing scheme, but they talk like that, you know, and you're like,
Yeah.
that's more Edinburgh. I'm going to offend people here, sorry, in advance.
Never apologize. Over here, you can say what you want. Rally. Okay, so Kintsugi over there, it's pronounced Rawley. Over here, it's Rally. O'Malley's. You see, what? Say what again? Knickers. Okay,
All
I'll
fur,
miss something.
all fur coat and nae knickers. All fur coat and no knickers. So it means they've got the posh fur coat on, but they can't afford the knickers.
Well, that makes sense.
Only in Glasgow. It's some
Well,
daft sayings.
you want to hear the ironic part of being South African? We don't have white trash over here. We just have trash because it comes in a variety of colors. Get your O'Malley's. It's where all the cool kings hang out. Oh yeah. You're gonna have to rip Wee out of the closet because she doesn't want to come and wee with us. We need another wee so that we can wee and under the tree.
Please, we.
You see, we Stella's even begging. And now you gotta pretend to cry, not just rub your eyes. I can't say the no to that. How can you? But yeah, that's the one thing I like about this channel, and it's also one of the reasons why I love being here because I know you guys like, hey, Miss Annette Graff, because of the fact that this place is neutral. We can all be here and giggle about stuff and talk about the weirdest crap and voice our opinions without the fear of hearing the phrase, get the fuck out of my room. Say what you want. Come and say it on panel. Say it in the chat. All opinions are welcome. And everybody, well, at least that's my hope, feels safe here. I actually saw a thing the other day that was quite disturbing to me. Ha! I got her! You see, now it's wee on Griffey and Stella.
I'd say something, I'll just think it.
Wee goes over to Old Mally's, will lock the door and steal her stuff from the closet. So, we Scottish Mo, we Frosty Ewok said everybody should go to O'Malley's.
I'll go to O'Malley's.
We, why are you so quiet?
We is trying to hide, I think. He is very quiet. But you see, they were both weeing one up. It's quite refreshing, I must say. I thought it was going to have like a tang to it, but it's quite sweet.
I saw your bubble.
Can you see me move? Hello?
Yes.
No, I can see your W go boom boom.
Can you actually hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, suckers.
No, Miss Casey, what I was seeing, what was disturbing me, and yeah, in general, it is the YouTube streets. But the fact that there was one creator that was actually having a go at a subscriber in a premiere. Just because the subscriber is a mod for another creator.
Who would do a thing like that?
Yeah, to ask that question. Probably somebody who likes to fucking keep gas bill slips too. The thing that gets me is the fact that we've already shaken our heads and gone, what the actual fuck? At creators going at each other for various and unknown reasons. But having a creator that's got an axe to grind with another creator, so the best target would be one of their mods. Why? Because that is opening up a whole new can of worms. So how long is it going to be before this thing spreads like a brush fire? And you got creators shitting on subscribers just because they mod for a creator that person doesn't like.
I could burst your bubble here and tell you you're about, I don't know, 10 years late to that party. Because, that has been happening not just in the true crime and its affiliate little world, but
Karama.
it happens all the time. Where you get people, you get crazy. We all have our own amount of crazy.
Yeah.
It just happens. Some more than others. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about myself. I try my best, but look, it's a work in progress.
Yeah. No,
But some people get way carried away with the power trip. Whether it's a top mod, whether it's a creator trying to break people in their chat, I don't know what happens to some people, but they lose their shit.
yeah. You see, the Ewok hunter already has your number. She said she knows the facts because she sneaks into everyone's closets looking for sandwiches and then she takes notes.
She's got the receipts.
So,
Pixar, it
that
didn't happen.
so that is where your receipts come from.
Right? Feckin' evidence collectors around here. It's terrible.
Which reminds me, how far are you on your Griffey hate channel? I bet that'll be boring as fuck.
Look, you say that, but it's a lot of work. I mean, there's only so much anybody can take during a day, so I sort of have to pace myself. I had to go and get counselling. I had to call a lawyer. Terrible things were happening. Ernie's lawyer is on the phone with me constantly, even when I'm asleep, just to keep me company at this point because the night terrors are quite severe. So yeah, it's a lot. There's only so much I can handle. I have to take it in tiny doses. Someday I'll get past the intro. We haven't got there yet. We're building up to this, breaking myself in, so to speak.
You see, so what she's really trying to say is either she's struggling to find dirt on us, or we're not the assholes that she's pretending we're on.
Wrong, Your Honor, on both counts. I object.
Miss Lisa, you think that we does not have a camera? That little Ewok has a GoPro. She can even stick it in the bath.
One for each tiny furry leg.
We're not talking about the furry legs. We'll shave eventually.
Times are hard. There's only so much a woman can do. Quite frankly. You understand how... And look, we Scottish men will tell you, it gets cold over here. We can't afford to be giving away our natural insulation. We need it for ourselves. And it adds a wee bit of fun. You can braid it, put it into ponytails, you can colour it, make little arrangements, mohawk it. You can do all the things. All the things.
Oh well. That is a very vivid image. It's pretty much being lobotomized by a tiny tomato.
Look, be grateful that I kept it to legs, and let's just move on before I get carried away with myself. Because we both know I can do it. Even we Scottish Ma knows. She feels it in her DNA. We both have that
Yeah,
connection of us like going, oh, oh,
my
teetering
brain,
on the brink.
my brain. See, every time somebody says anything, my brain is in the gutter. That is my sense of humour, and that's where it goes straight to.
But you see, that's what makes it perfect because that is pretty much where my and Stella's brains are most of the time. We've made a home there.
Birds
So,
of a feather flock together.
Right?
yeah. So you see, I find it awesome that I got two wees above me.
Yep. Double the way. Double the way fun for extra bang for your buck.
Just, just don't bring Dawn because I heard he shits in the kitchen.
Oh,
God. Oh God. No matter how long we all live and how many true crime cases or other stories or other hobbies we will involve ourselves in, if you were there to witness that night or were unfortunate enough to see it afterwards,
Yeah.
you're never going to forget that. That's an image that does not leave you in a hurry. It just doesn't. The whole situation, just a whole lot of WTF that no amount of Sharon mugs would cover it. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah. Much, much. Why would AB send me a friend request on Facebook? Miss Tina, I could give you my answer and I could let my two wees answer you as well.
I can't. I don't like them. Sorry. Never liked them. Sorry.
Like, you're going to get the truth with us.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sometimes
you
with a wee
see,
joke mixed in as well, but usually it is more or less the truth. Sometimes we
you see,
hide it a wee bit better, but yeah.
that is the reason why I incorporated the two of you so that I don't feel like an utter bitch for saying something about it.
That's my whole purpose in being here. I know my purpose in life, and this is it. Griffey gets to be lovely. Stella gets to sit and wave like Kate Middleton, just a wee royal hand going up there, giving it a wee back and
But
forth.
you know, you could actually do yourself a favor
Oh yeah.
by shooting him a message on Facebook saying, "Aren't there enough people in Canada yet? Are you really that desperate for friends that you're reaching to South Africa now?"
Yeah.
With love, Griffey's friend.
Lisa Jones,
Sorry.
I
Oh, sorry,
totally
go on, Mum.
agree.
Yeah, at first when I first started following this guys, I actually listened to AB. And I listened to Tiffany Marie, and then Tiffany Marie started to irritate me because
Hmm.
her voice. I mean, her voice started to irritate me because it was that upper class, I'm better than you, followed with a whole bunch of egotistical bullshit. So it was like, no. So I listened to AB for a little while, and then after, but I was, this dude is not caring a bloody hell about what he's saying. He just wants to sell weed.
I've
Bye.
met, I've met enough people in my life with princess syndrome. She's
Yeah.
certainly got it. She has.
Hello, Raylo.
That girl has never met a pea she couldn't hate. Or a wee, probably, but tough luck.
Under her mattress.
Hi, Sassy Brandy.
So, yeah, I don't get this. I mean, and the same shit that's going on now. You got people saying that Q was part of the scamathon, which I don't believe. I'm terribly
No,
sorry,
I
but
don't believe that. I like
right?
you. I do still like you. She was one of the first ones I ever subbed to as
Yeah.
well. And I still like you.
But you're not allowed to ask Tiffany about her check. That's against the law.
No, no. It doesn't matter how many months she has been demanding receipts, proof,
Yeah.
explanations from other people. It none of that matters right now,
Mm-hmm.
apparently. Because, as the godmother, I won't even add her name to that poor child's name.
No.
And she can say all she wants that her subs christened her that. And yeah, some of them did. But just like Chase, she fed into it. And she said there's 2 occasions on stream where she said it herself.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on now, you're taking this way too far. Way too
Yeah.
far.
No, I've never had a run in with no thanks. I've I've never really given him much time.
I did a little bit.
Of course you did. You always have to test the waters, now, don't you? Now with
He's not a bad dude. I think like most people, I think this is the problem. Even the creators you don't like, all will have something to offer at some point.
yeah,
And the investment has to come in whether it is worth your time, possibly your sanity,
yeah,
to invest in any of that in order for you to gain from it, or can you figure it out elsewhere? So everybody has something to share, everybody, in whatever way. But people generally lose me when, although I'm very, very confident in the fact that they're not losing any sleep over the fact that I leave, so don't get me wrong. But I think that when you start the very personal attacks for no reason,
yeah,
that is a very nasty trait that I can't look past. I can look past the crazy, I can look past, the funny or the narcissist or whatever. There's all parts of everything. But whenever somebody starts to become dangerous to another person, such as, I don't know, uploading pics that they were sent of, the boobies and the person, that obviously was not my picture, but it offends me that somebody
yeah.
can behave like that.
No, there I
It
do
really,
agree.
it's disgusting.
Yeah. See that there I agree with you completely on that. You know, the other thing that gets me as well, along with your point of at some point, even a creator that you hate will have some pertinent and important information.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
The only downside to that is if you have to sit through a 9 hour live stream only to discover that there was nothing in that bitch.
right? Possibly every day, possibly several streams a day of nonsense in order to
Yeah,
get you to the point where you find one shred of useful something.
yeah.
By,
And
by
then
which they become me, have lost the entire plot, and are braiding your leg hair because, quite frankly, it seems like a better option at this point.
yeah,
It
and
really does.
making tiny sandwiches.
Freaking tiny sandwich, not out of this, not at the same time. I'm very hygienic. I wash my hands and everything.
Okay, well, that image just stopped my hunger.
eat, eat it, Griffey. Eat it.
Well, Kintsugi, if you need to figure out how to record, what do you want to record on? Do you want to use your phone or do you want to use a computer? Because if you're using your phone, there are a few apps that you can use that are free. And if you want to use the computer, I'll send you links to free recording software that you can also download and use.
Why are we back on food?
It's Kintsugi's fault.
What's the weirdest food you have?
What's the weirdest food we have, Stan? Mopani worms.
Yeah.
Mopani worms. That's the weirdest food we have, and no, we don't eat it.
No.
No? No. Um, great Mopani. um, oh fuck. The Mud and Jello fight. Okay, the weirdest food we got. We have, worms. Yeah, worms. No, we don't eat them.
No.
No, no.
I'll see if I can find a picture.
But yeah, there's something that we eat that would be weird to describe. Um, we have no, technically not earthworms.
No. I'll show you
Like
now.
little brown skinny worms, aren't they? Are they?
Oh no, they're not skinny at all.
No, there's nothing skinny about them.
Yeah, they're like Australians would call those witchetty grubs.
Oh, yuck.
We don't eat them.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
you know what they are, Mo? You've seen them too, aye?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. Yuck.
Yeah.
Right.
That kind of.
It's like a fat, gooey looking thing.
Ugh.
I know I don't know what it tastes like because they look too yuck and weird to put in my mouth.
It's
Yo!
like a
There
very
you go.
gluttonous maggot. That's what it looks like a maggot that is just eating its way through all of my tiny sandwiches and is now wiggling its own way out of the closet.
Yeah, you keep your worms in your closet.
Keep your worms to yourself, woman.
What they do is they dry them out and they eat it like
Biltong.
they don't know what biltong is.
They do. Jerky.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like jerky.
Ah! Kentucky says pork brains. No! Look at Stella's face.
Pork brains,
No.
pork hooves, ears, snout, tongue, cow tongue.
Yeah, I eat that.
That's just,
Yuck.
yeah.
Because I know how to cook it. And I know what sauce to make with it.
What are you talking about?
Cow tongue.
Cow tongue.
Oh, yeah. What were we talking about earlier?
Sweet tongue is good.
Cow tongue. And I was like, ew. And she said,
Marrow.
yeah, marog is like a
Almost like a type of
spinach type deal.
but it grows wild.
Mm.
You can actually get it anywhere you like, but
Oh.
it's not that nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like homeless spinach.
Yeah.
It's actually, and the best part is it's not a big leaf like normal spinach. It's like
Mhm.
tiny leaves.
Oh, it sounds
Yeah,
adorable.
No, I don't like it.
and you've tried it. I looked at it and was like, fuck no.
You see what happened? We have people next door to us that love that kind of stuff. And she made it. And I tasted a little bit. It's like, no, thank you. I'm full.
That was like the weakest lie ever. I swear, if
Oh,
Fiona from the weakest link was there, she would shoot Stella. Like, one bite. Oh no, thank you, I'm full.
oh God.
I didn't want to seem rude.
Okay, I get why you did it though, but I don't think she believed you.
I believed everything I said. So.
Ah, Tina,
No, I don't eat sheep's head.
you know what? When I was a child, well, not little, but still small, went to the store with my gran one day, and we walked past the butchery, and they were carrying a pig's head.
Yep.
I've seen a lot of those.
I looked at that and was like, I ain't eating pig no more. That my gran had to convince me whenever she bought pork chops, she had to convince me it was steak
Yep.
just so that I would eat it. Was like,
Yeah.
because I thought about that pig's head.
Like I grew up on a farm, so we had our own animals and stuff. There was and my grandparents that I told you about last week.
Yeah.
They had obviously been alive during the Second World War. They'd had to smuggle stuff up and down across the Irish border at the time.
Yeah.
Which as a child blew my tiny mind. I remember just thinking it sounded like she was like some sort of international spy when really
Yeah.
my granny was going with like products strapped to her boobies across across the border, but it
Yeah.
worked. It got the thing done. But we had all of that kind of stuff, and I have to be honest, it was one of the things as a child I never enjoyed playing with dolls. Really, I wasn't oh, look at the cute little baby. I used to take my pram and put the tiny animals in the pram, yeah, in the stroller. So it could have been a piglet. Sometimes it was a calf. Sometimes it could have been, a wee sheep. We had all of them. I just used to take them for a walk in their little pram and living my best life. Thought it was perfectly normal. The only problem with that is once you attach little personalities to all of these animals, then
Yeah.
you sort of can't. That being said, if I had children to feed, I feel I could go full savage. But without that drive, I'm fine. It'll be okay. If it doesn't come pre-packaged, I don't want it. If it looks like it's an internal organ of some description, oh hell no. um yeah, I just no, I don't like it. I
No,
don't like it.
you know what was quite funny? Um, we were talking a bit earlier where we were like having dinner, and I can't remember what was said. And Stella said, "Yeah, she likes that," and I was like, "No, I don't like that." And my gran, obviously,
Chicken liver.
yeah, oh, chicken livers. Um,
Oh.
my gran says, "Yeah, but you're just full of shit."
But you
And Stella goes, "Yeah, I am. It means I have taste. That's why you're here. You got that.
To eat the shit? You're a savage, Stella. You put on this little nicey nice act when really you're terrorizing old people. That's what you're doing.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. That's why you're hiding your face.
No, I don't.
Don't tell the hunter, but we used to also have like a little garden as well, where my granddad had like a small greenhouse, because obviously it's hardly tropical in Northern Ireland. It's kind of wet and miserable most of the time. Um, uh, but yeah, he used to have a wee greenhouse and some slightly hardier plants for, just the use of the house. We did have crops as well, but this was house stuff.
Yeah.
But because we lived in the arsehole of nowhere, there's no nicer way to say that, sorry. And we didn't have like sweets and stuff. We used to go to the garden and pick like little bits of mint and pretend that was chewing gum and make it sound like we've just escaped from the war ourselves. But yeah, little bits of mint, pretend that was chewing gum, and then considering what Griffey and I were talking about earlier, I was just going to laugh, but baby tomatoes as well. So you would just go and pluck them off the baby tomatoes and eat them. So they never even got as far as the kitchen, never got as far as even getting a wash half the time, because you're a kid and you really don't care. So yeah, snacks. But I've made up for it since I, grew up and got a job and stuff. The sweets are amazing. The sugar is a thing.
Did you used to get rhubarb? Go home, wash it, and dip it in the sugar bag? I like that.
Yes. Dip it in and
Yeah.
give it a week. Yep,
And then end up with a sore tummy.
Yes.
You guys really have the best way of making me feel like an ignorant arsehole because I've never seen a rhubarb either.
What have you not had? What?
Rhubarb.
I don't like it.
Oh, it's lovely, Griffey.
Yeah, you dip it in sugar. You don't cook it, you dip it in sugar. And just bite it. It's yummy.
Or you can bake it in like a pie tart sort of thing, or like a crumble, sort of arrangement. So you put all, again, anything with sugar. If you can throw sugar on a thing, what is there not to love? It's a glorious experience.
Well, the Ewok hunter makes pies with rhubarb.
Rhubarb and strawberry pie.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
I think we need to find the investigators on YouTube that love to dox people and tell them we need the address of Ewok Hunter, the Magnificent One, because we have to go and get the rhubarb pie.
Yes, the hunter becomes the hunted.
All for pie.
Right? We can have tiny little escapades trying to scramble through and steal all the pies. It'll be wonderful. Yeah. One of us heading for the freezer to grab ice cream, the other one grabbing the custard, another one with bowls and spoons. Look, we're going to have a whole organised gang of thievery to get this down. Again, I grew up on a farm. These were my childhood years. Literally military maneuvers with my cousins on how we break in and steal things and run away.
But one thing I must say with this battle we got going tonight, it's filled with international flavor.
Oh yeah, literally all the flavors, all the flavors, preferably with sugar.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, the fuckery.
All the
I,
fucking.
I love that word. I love it.
There's such an amount of it that goes on though.
On
That
YouTube.
it, yeah, yeah. There's some days where it's just like, okay, I'm used to the poop hitting the fan, but now it's just constant. Now we've gone past the tickety tick 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 noise, and we're just constant. Everything's flying everywhere. Save
Yeah.
yourself, run,
You see, which is why
hide.
I still have this ticker to run across the screen. Trigger warning: guys, fuckery may occur at weird intervals.
But you told me that was just because of Ma. You told me that you only put that up because of her, though. That's what you said. I
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
Discord messages to prove it. I've got the receipts. I've got the receipts.
Well, I know a channel you can send it to.
Right? I
Having
mean,
those.
with it again, without dropping a clanger. Because I'm trying not to make people come after Griffey, strangely enough, although we seem to do it every week.
Oh, come on! I need some attention. I'm desperate for it.
Look,
What?
there's a couple.
What's that? What's that phrase? Hit me with your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot. I'll
Yeah,
just make a step channel and drag the Mickey out of your ass. Because
yeah,
that's what grown-ups do on YouTube.
yeah. With no Mickey and with no Vaseline, we're just gonna do it the good old-fashioned way. Just to make
And
sure that you feel the full
you better,
effect.
yeah, it's like that song. You better not shout. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm going in dry.
That reminds me. I can't even say it because you'll just carry on. Do talk about something. Talk amongst yourselves. That's fine.
um, let me give you my email quickly there, Judy. Just remember it's three F's. Like fuckity fuck fuck.
All the fuckeries. All the.
Three times fuckery. I had to because some other Yahoo took the normal Griffey 83. I want to hunt that person down and I want to send the wee frosty Ewok to go and steal the tiny sandwiches. And I want
Yes.
to get the Ewok hunter right on her ass to go and take out the person that took my name.
Sounds normal to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, whenever your receipts consist of that you haven't forced people to become a member to your channel, but here, during my expose, let me drop some free memberships. I mean, bing, 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 bing. Congratulations. You're weird as get out. I'm trying to not drop all the F bombs. I get carried away sometimes.
Okay.
Um, you
Yeah.
know, we needed to get monetized at some point. I'm trying to train myself. Train myself. It's not working, but I'm trying. Whenever that's option A, and then option B is that you
Mhm.
have, you as the native of a continent that, you know, doesn't have very many content creators to start with.
Yeah.
And then you somehow try to correct them on their pronunciation of a word and usage of other phrases. Because, look, as much as the world is a big place, as Benny would say, we do speak the Queen's English in more places than just America. It happens. I know, it's shocking, guys. Just brace yourselves.
I was just shocked to hear the words "the Queen's English" coming out of Benny's mouth.
He really didn't even process what that meant, to be fair. He's speaking to a Commonwealth country about the Queen's English, and I'm like, oh Lord, we don't have the time to explain why that's a strange thing to say. And then you finish up with your Uber finale of this person doesn't go live very often.
Yeah.
That's your expose. That took half an hour.
Maybe they should up their memberships.
Yeah. Because they're too economical. Why be considerate? Why?
Yeah.
You could just rip the ever-loving shit out of people. In fact, here's my Cash App, there's my PayPal, boom, buy some free the wee merch, do all the things.
I mean, that is one thing that I would so do. If I get monetized today, I would definitely love to drop memberships on everybody and tag her and say, you see, I can do it too. Yay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Because there was one thing that was said there that I found odd.
Oh yeah, just one? Just one?
Well, there were a few, but one in particular. Because I could sort of like go, well, now I feel left out. Because it was a whole deal about Miss Julie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It was a whole deal about Miss Julie. And Miss Julie is going to see the error of her ways and things are going to like happen. And I don't give any incentives, but here's an incentive for you.
Yes. Julie, who was also so terrified that she popped up in the comments going, oh, I can't wait to see what this is. Which made me laugh. This was before it even premiered. Before we got to the expose, she gave 0 of the fucks that she literally rocked up going, do your worst. It was hilarious.
My question after that, and I was sitting watching, and I still looked at Stella afterwards, and I was like, "Is it? Why wasn't I included? Now I feel left out." Considering the fact that all of this pulling in Miss Julie is just to get at Ziggy, right?
Yeah.
Now we know this particular channel, how that channel got its name and on which creator it was aimed at.
Yeah. But tell the class. Tell the class.
We know that the channel was based off of taking the shit out of Nita. We all know that. There's no denying that one. That was obvious.
Were you there for that, Mo? That lovely event? I bored her into a coma. I can understand. Carry on.
What Sorry, I was waiting for everybody to finish. What channel are you talking about? My nose is going now.
Griffey's going to tell you now.
Oh,
well, we know that channel was made specifically aimed at Nita. Because Nita always has the receipts, right? That's where that started. Nita always has the receipts. Right. So I was watching this latest expose. Let's do Michelle Walks' air quotes. Right. And it was trying to take the shit out of Miss Sharon for voicing her opinion, and then Miss Julie, who is a mod for Ziggy. Now, don't get me wrong, I give absolutely, and in Wee's own words, zero fucks about Ziggy. I don't care. I've never been sub to Ziggy and I never will because I believe that Ziggy is an airhead. And I am not scared to say it on my own damn platform.
I think she means well. Let me just dig back a wee bit. Like most people, I think she goes in with an intention,
Yeah.
but we get lost somewhere along the way to the point that whatever the ever-loving poop we were looking for in the first place, we've gone 10 times past that, possibly into another county, maybe arrested. Who knows? Tarot cards could be involved. It all gets very weird very quickly. Very quickly.
And then looking for chicken bone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, to get back to the original point, I don't. You see the redeeming qualities, I see the airhead.
Well, I see that too, love. I'm just trying.
So, yeah, which is another thing that makes me sort of butthurt and jealous. Why does she have so many subs? What is the point in that? I mean, I can act like that for like I can maybe do 3 hours of acting like that because after a while it's going to do my head in. I like my brain cells. I don't want to lose them.
Yeah.
But yeah, to get back to the damn original,
You're welcome.
we all know that channel was based off of Nita, right? It was to go at Nita for Nita's behavior, which, on the one hand, I saw. There were things said that I agreed, and there were things said that I did not agree, which I felt was unfair. But as the awesome little South African I am, I kept my damn mouth shut. Said, you know what? But with this last one being Miss Sharon and Miss Julie being the topic, I watched and was like, okay, this seems like just a butthurt premiere. Because what did Miss Sharon say that was so terribly wrong that 99.9% of the other YouTube content creators don't do and do worse?
Yeah.
Okay?
Every 10 minutes. Every 10
Yeah.
minutes.
I mean, she had a shit on 6up Media and she had a shit on just the receipts.
My
And
brain went straight to Don Wells. You lost me. I went full Ziggy. I got lost. It was terrible. Carry on.
so I was like, okay, yeah, that's the big news of the week. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, the 10 hours I'm sitting without power wasn't enough of a fucking sacrifice. Now I have to come and listen to this shit. Okay, get back to the point. She makes a point of saying that she's waiting for Miss Julie. Waiting for Miss Julie to come to her with all the receipts and with all the tea, which is a point that Miss Sharon first brought up. But okay, fine. So I thought to myself, okay, well, going at Julie. Julie is a mod and apparently close to Ziggy. Now I feel fucking left out. Because first she went after Nita. When I was still at Nita's, why didn't I get an offer and fucking incentives and shit? What's wrong with me?
Look, She has completely forgotten about any of the pertinent stuff whatsoever, or anything that you could connect to people at other points. Why? I mean, why? Why do that? What is far better is to make an entire half-hour video exposing somebody, and you're exposing them to agree with the exact point that they effing made, which was that another creator wants Julie to defect from Ziggy's and spill the beans. They were agreeing that this had happened. This statement had been made, and why it was odd. And then it went a little bit different after that, but for the most part, it was an agreement.
Yeah.
What in the ever-loving shit was that half hour of my life?
Exactly.
Except for I've scared wee Scottish Ma away. Look at what has happened.
I have no idea where wee Scottish Ma went. I think she was kidnapped by a tiny sandwich. You said evil 100%. Oh my god, she just said shit.
I'm trying not to swear because I know that, most of you are at least publicly better behaved than I am. I'm trying to be good-ish a little sometimes.
Have you
It
met
doesn't
me?
work well.
Have you met me? Because apparently people have pointed out that I'm not as humble as I once was.
Well, look.
Or
That's
because I previously pointed out in the chat that they always tend to make everything about them.
my first 4 weeks of daily premieres are going to be about exactly that. We're going to be covering how big-headed Griffey has become.
So-
excited by sandwiches.
So yeah,
Depressing about it.
I actually was quite
Right?
excited when you said you were going to make a Griffey hate channel, because that would ease the pain a little from the rejection I got from just the receipts for not reaching out to me and offering me an intro.
But here's
bit-
here's the complicated situation. Because we're on YouTube,
Yeah.
I have to try and make it sound like there has been a devious plan involved before we ever got to this point, okay?
Ah.
So, now that you're expecting the hate channel, I'm going to make you prove your own receipts, Griffey, with just the threat and intimidation of the hate channel, just the perceived fear that it should strike into your very soul. That's all I need to do right now.
Now creating a fight to get you some subs.
So yeah, I mean, so now our chat is trying to cause drama between each other to make the channel look good,
Oh Lord.
and it's working. Look, we got 20 people in chat.
Right? I mean, if I was anyway good at maths, I mean, let's just do an Ernie. The viewership has gone up by 500 people in the
Yeah.
past couple of minutes that we've been covering these important topics. That's all you need to know. We're on multiple channels worldwide, possibly streaming directly to the White House and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. That is all you need to know. Carry on.
Yeah. And you know what I think? I think we should go to all these channels that like to do exposés not saying much. And we need to send them a bunch of receipts, right? So that they start a brush fire and then go, that was all bullshit.
I swear. I maybe have had similar scurrilous thoughts at some point. But here's where I would suck. I am pretty terrible at hiding things. When it comes to
Like,
other people's secrets, I can keep them, but when it comes to myself, I am shocking. That's why I never had a criminal career. It's not because I'm smart and intelligent and could do all the things and get away with it. No, I'm the silly agent that would walk into the police station going, still carrying the weapon, going, "Hello, sir, arrest me. This happened. Whoopsie, sorry about that, but it was kind of essential." But they were nice. They were nice. It got a bit weird. Sorry about that. That would be me. You wouldn't have to come looking for me, apart from the Ewok hunter in the chat. But you wouldn't have to come looking for me. I would turn myself in.
yeah.
I don't think most of YouTube runs on that level. I think it's the polar opposite of how many layers of pure poop can we create, and how long will it take for somebody else to show those receipts. That seems to be the way we're going. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't have time to watch it all, never mind take it all in. How do these people have time to do all the things?
You could
And
spend
have planned years ago to ruin Jodie Sue's life with 10 other people they had never met. Boom.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
I mean, that
People.
is like, whoa, kind of conspiracy.
This is true.
That was very well. Was that Roger, our bucket list as host? Don't tell Lisa Jones.
We have merch for Roger. Don't cook him, for goodness sake. I sent
Yeah,
Griffey the
want-
pictures.
Yeah. We wants me to make tiny helmets for Rogers all over the world.
And
The
something that we said the other day, she needs tiny helmet for anything.
for the caterpillar.
Yeah.
Tiny sleeping bag.
Yeah, at
Bespoke.
least
I think that.
a
Come
tiny
on, Stella. Make an effort, woman, dear. I'm stitching in here like a lunatic. There's only so many shirts I can print in a day. We have,
Mama's got it in my aluminium hat.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
Oh, we've been practicing with her all week.
I'm so proud.
We even taught her some Afrikaans. So in case somebody pisses her off, she can say, "Loop naai, baie dankie."
I love this. I love this.
I spelled it phonetically. Loop naai, baie dankie.
Yes, can you put a 1 in the chat if you're willing to start your own hate channel, possibly on each other, and also a secret hate channel on Griffey, so that we can just, piggyback on the idea. We need layers of it. We'll have a hate channel for Stella, a hate channel for the teddies in the background, and that shark. Wait till I tell you what that shark has been doing, okay? People think it's a mascot. Oh, no. You have no idea. I have seen the films. We have footage. It's going to
You
be a
have
whole
all the
experience.
receipts.
All of the receipts.
Oh, yeah, God bless Mama, because the other day she said to me, "Hey, I saw this on Zavgirl. How about you show your merchandise under your channel?" And it was so exciting and all that. And it was like, yeah, maybe I should do that. So I went to the Teespring store and saw that I do not meet the requirements because unfortunately Zapgirl has 50,000 subs, so she can do that. But me and my
She did.
four,
But she didn't get
400
there
and
overnight. She didn't get there overnight.
yeah, true.
Everybody has a little starting off point. What we need is some sort of, I don't know, we could get either the imaging studies of like
Yeah,
the MRI, the CAT scan from Ernie to prove the chip,
yeah,
not any old chip. You know, we don't want to confuse people. We're not going there. Um, but it's a very specific chip. I
yeah,
know that Benny has the dicing rods as well. So we can do, you know, a dual stream where you can both sort of um, work out the details of the information, you know, be able to share your research.
yeah.
And possibly a DNA test from a Mountain Dew bottle that proves the lineage back 10 generations of werewolf. Once you get that far, look, we'll take off before you even know it. We just need a wee bit of work, lads. Wee bit of work.
Yeah. I can be in the hate channel. Gonna even teach me. So I gotta teach you how to do my hate channel. You got better luck asking Stella because she's the one who knows all my dirty, dirty, dirty secrets.
We need an intro for the hate channel. If you could just knock that up in your spare time, out of the goodness of your heart, that would be great.
Yeah, and you see, that will be the part where both you and Stella will go into a pouty mood and say, "Why wasn't I included when Just the Receipts does a story about me and does not include you two?"
That's part of the receipts. See? It's like a whole negative feedback situation. It all works out perfectly. Can we
I say,
ban
yeah.
Casey from the chat for that? That triggers me beyond belief, and she knows that. We remove her, time her out,
Crazy.
remove her from the area.
That's crazy. It's F8. We got fingerprints on the tinfoil. Aluminium. Oh, I'm so gonna piss people off. I need to make an aluminium shirt.
Aluminum.
Not aluminum. Aluminium.
Aluminum.
The Ewok who bows to the gold robot has the answers.
Yes, that's the religious wing of the movement. We're having, you know, a whole organization there, you know, just to cater for all needs, because obviously most people aren't going to have the mucky mind that I do. We need to cater for those who can be slightly better behaved, maybe want to do better in their lives than just be an absolute cesspit of a human being. So for those people, we're just going to do a very special. We've got gowns, you know. So if you're going to join the cult, you need to have the robes. It's a whole investment. There may be my picture on the back of them. That remains to be clarified. But you know, it's going to be a whole situation. Just be prepared.
Yeah.
Start building up. You know, cash in your 401k, any pension that you have, sell your house, all of your worldly goods, because we're going to need it. We need it. We need it. This movement needs you to support it. And quite frankly, if you were any sort of responsible adult, that is exactly what you would do. So
So
there.
you so you see what we is actually trying to say is that you gotta buy the Free the We shirts and also commission Free the We hats and glasses and coffee mugs and stuff like that so that the ransom money can actually be kidnapped by the we so that she can do the Griffey hate channel.
Yeah.
And I'm not supposed to know any of this.
And then the Ewok hunter can go after the hate channel to prove her allegiance to Griffith. That's how we're going to prove that we're all very dedicated. We all have a role.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, mine is to be hunted. Look,
Hi, Tracy.
I will
I
sound
know.
adorable as you run away.
So yeah, we got. It's quite a mission we have, Hmm. and I'm not supposed to know any of it.
What?
What? Okay, yeah, you do that perfectly.
Right? Just nod knowingly, Stella, like it was all a cunning plan. Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and I bet you after this live stream, she's gonna go, "What the fuck was that about?"
What do you mean? Like after every time we have a conversation where she's just like, yeah, you're going to have to stop answering her. She's crazy. Crazy, I tell you.
No, you'll actually find it quite kinky because we were sitting in the bath and discussing you, and she said,
Oh, you're
"You
welcome.
know, you know, we sound so sweet over the phone. I just love hearing her talk." I said, "Yeah, seriously."
And then she gets
And
all carried away, and we've no idea what the hell she was talking about in the first place. Oh well.
no, we love that too. I believe Stella's words were as well that you can read a phone book to her.
Oh,
No.
we do. I have made sure that there is plenty of WD-40 on the little hinges of the closet. You will not know a thing. That's all anyone needs to know. I'm prepared. It's been a cunning plan for years. I've had it all in action.
Speaking of, you bet Stella just went wee wee Ewok Hunter. Now I gotta go wee wee, and I missed a wee fell off, so now I have to replace a wee by going to dump one.
We need to make room for the previous we to return by removing the unnecessary we, and not just me. Lisa, you are going to be in charge of all Cash Apps, PayPals, and documentation. We have several shell companies, possibly a full accountancy firm ready to back you up at a moment's notice. Um, it's gonna take a little bit of work, but it'll be worth it in the end because the foods don't pay for themselves. We don't all get discounts when we go in to buy our fast food. We have to pay full price. So I think it's only fair, really, really. So yeah, get a calculator, live your best life. You See, Annette's right. The squeaky wheels would give you away. Squeaky wheel would mess the entire situation up. We have to be very, very quiet. Otherwise, the hunter creeps out after me. Suddenly, I've just been abducted. Terrible things happen. There's no ransom whatsoever. They're like, please, dear God, just keep her. We've had enough. And even I have to agree at that point. I'm like, and Tippy's like, what the hell's happening? I don't know either. I don't know. Griffey left us. Griffey abandoned us. So quite frankly, she is responsible. It is also wee Scottish Ma's fault.
I didn't abandon.
There's just a bunch of factories.
Who was talking?
No one. I was
Who's
like,
next?
Dippy said, what am I missing? I'm so lost. I think we're doing a bunch of factories.
We're talking about all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of it. Possibly
it.
all in one sentence.
Yeah.
With all of the receipts.
Yeah. And the memberships.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
actually quite sad. You know, our American friends need to be a little bit nicer to us regarding time zones.
I agree.
Because it would have been awesome to drop into that live stream at the opportune moment and say hi, and also get a membership.
I may have also considered that same level of skullduggery. You know, just to see what would happen. But then again, there's only so much I can expect from somebody who proved that other people were responsible for the death of somebody who wasn't actually dead. Yeah. So, you know, it's fine. Keep your membership. It's cool. I am good. I'm good.
Somebody who was actually still alive.
Yeah, very much alive.
Which I also found ironic because she would have been able to prove that if she had my or Nita's receipts.
Or possibly anybody. Even people who didn't know this person were able to find that out.
Yeah.
Right? Earth shattering. Earth shattering.
Yeah.
I'm so lost.
I could admit that is why I can't come by in South Africa. Okay, well, what Miss Tina is trying to say in her best Afrikaans English is that that's too expensive for her. She can't afford it in South Africa. Which, sadly, I can relate. Because that is the reason why you don't see me carrying memberships in any of the channels that I'm part of. I did have one membership with Miss Sharon because she only charged me 10 Rand, but I couldn't keep sustaining that. It was, it's just the thing that I can't carry on doing. I'd love to, but I can't. And I didn't have memberships anywhere else because they are too expensive. I mean,
How dare you try to feed your children? How dare you? How dare you? Get out of here.
You see, that's the one thing that I found admirable about Miss Sharon was the fact that she kept her membership prices so low. It was the only one that I actually could join, and it would not
Cost your arm and a leg.
It would not cost me an arm and a leg. So yeah.
But then it means then whenever you do get to that point, we can do one of my highlights for this week.
Yeah.
Was that Grandma Mama have a new special membership level on their channel.
Okay.
It's only it's a very niche level, even more so than any mezzanine rooftop bar shenanigans, where really you're just falling down the stairs drunk and very possibly high. Grandma and Mama have went to the uber effort
Uh-huh.
of making a membership level just for Jodie Sue, which amuses me greatly because, you know, Miss Jodie Sue decided to repeat many times
Yeah.
that Grandma Mama had threatened her and that the receipts of said thing would be on a live stream.
Oh.
Now, I don't want to ruin it, but considering none of you, I think, are Jodie Sue, I hope. I'm going to go round and check all of your t-shirts. If it looks like it's came out of the hamper 6 weeks ago, you're all in big trouble.
Uh-huh.
And if your ex is wearing it, that's my next hate channel, to be quite honest. But yes, there's a whole membership tier which is almost $30 just for Jodie Sue because she's holding the live stream to ransom, basically, because Jodie Sue and her crack team of whatever the fucks couldn't manage to capture any of this on any device at all, ever. It's a wonder that the conga line of feds and cops, exes, neighbours, next door's cat, a sheep down the road, God only knows what else, also didn't manage to record it. But, so Jodie Sue has to fork out $30 if she wants that recording. And I find that very funny.
Somehow I see myself doing something like that if the opportunity should arise.
Yep.
Oh. No, that's brilliant.
Yeah,
That's
it amused me greatly. I just thought, that's perfect. Perfect. Because she wants to know.
Yeah.
She's convinced that it happened.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh.
who's going to do it? Who's going to go for it? Do we need a fundraiser? Do we need to start selling off clothing items in order to raise the money? What are we going to do to make it happen?
Well, I'm sorry, Jodie Sue Brown, but the South African money laundering conspiracy is completely broke, and I can't even IOU you the $30 you may need for that.
It gets stuck in PayPal in Tennessee, so sorry about that. You're
It
shit
gets
out of luck. Oh well.
it gets stuck in my poor terrorist little country.
Yeah, it's being held captive by pirates as we speak. Johnny Depp is guarding it with his life.
On the Black Pearl with Jack Sparrow being acted by Davy Jones. And that's Lisa's daddy. Write Trisha's name in the naughty book. Oh, yeah. Oh, you having fun with
Oklahoma,
it?
I have seen the pictures. I saw the receipts on the Oklahoma hate channel. I mean, it's graphic. I was intrigued at the pattern and the arrangement, but that was enough for me. That was enough. There's only so much I can take in any given week. Any of it. So yeah. I saw the receipts.
So, Jody Sue, buy my t-shirt and I'll lend you the money for the $30 membership.
Right?
But
Buy 20 free the wee shirts.
no, it would be more like 25 to 30 free the wee shirts.
Right?
But yeah, knowing Jody Sue, she will probably stick them in a fundraiser and say, yeah, I'll donate this and never send it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, we'll be watching her on live streams every day wearing a Free the Wee shirt, which will, from the stains of the ketchup and the mustard, show that it's the same damn shirt every day. She's going to convince us, no, it's the other one. I have 30, remember?
Look, it's very dark in here. There's nothing I can do about the merchandise. I'm sorry. I never said I washed it. I made it. What do you expect? What do you expect?
Nah, we'll just make a little error on her order, and instead of sending her Free the Wee shirts, we'll send her the Toothless Hooker Gang shirts. We'll just remove the toothless and the hooker part. The toothless and the gang part. We'll just leave the hooker on.
How much money do we need to send to free that wee dress that is obviously meant for a very small doll? How much do we need, people? Empty your pockets. Come on.
The one
Come
that
on.
she used to free her other assets.
Look. Gotta display your wares in public.
On the 4th of July. She was being very patriotic.
Measure it twice. Got it once. And then take a wee bit extra off because you didn't need that bit. I mean, who needs their eyesight after all? I mean, you don't really. You don't really. You don't really.
Plus, mind bleach is cheap, right?
It should be free at this point for all of us. I think that and intensive counselling just to be able to get through the day. Never mind the next week.
But I must say that I am quite glad that when she gets a little pissed off, she manages to remove the marbles from her mouth before she starts talking.
Here's how it works. If she has a question to answer, or someone is asking her to explain something,
Yeah.
you know, any of the slightly important stuff, such as did Summer have 2 legs? Did she have 2 arms? Did she have feet? How many were there? She loses the ability to speak at that point and completely becomes Boomhauer from King of the Hill. And it becomes a little as if the word games weren't enough. Then you have to struggle with phonics as well. It becomes a whole new language. It gets cured immediately by any sort of anger, any of it.
Yeah.
Or any other creator that she wants to have a pop at. Suddenly, boom, healed. It's like going to any of our new religious cult extravaganzas. Whenever you pay those big bucks, you too can be cured on the fly, just like Jodie Sue. It'll be marvelous. I don't care what your problem is. We cover all ailments, everything.
Yeah, and for a special treat, we are going to hire Sam and Dean from Supernatural to do all the healing.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, we have to figure out some way to make the spiders make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, some sort of Buffy supernatural hybrid has to occur. Like the Hellmouth has literally opened on Beach Creek, and terrible things happened after that. Terrible.
Miss Lisa, that is why separate troll channels, troll accounts are a wonderful thing. You just titled the next one Another Lisa Jones.
Jones Lisa.
the first. Lisa Jones the first. Lisa Jones the second. Lisa Jones the third. It's going to take her a while to block all of you.
Definitely not Lisa Jones.
Yeah, I'm not Lisa Jones. Don't block me.
Oh, Lord.
I promise I'm not Lisa. And then if it gets to the point where she recognizes you regardless of the troll account you're using, then we'll come in and there'll be a whole butt fucking Lisa in her chat going, "We're not Lisa."
Yeah, like a bit
Jill.
like the gentle minion sort of thing that's happening at the minute with teenagers. Well,
Yep.
that'll be that, except some sort of Lisa repetitive cult where we have like 400 versions of Lisa Jones in the one chat. It'll be
Yep.
amazing.
It would be brilliant. It would be the rise of the Lisas.
We can have Revenge of the Lisas. We can have Lisa the early years.
Lisa strikes back.
Lisa with vengeance.
Lisa the Jody Wars. Hashtag don't call me Lisa.
Tune into my
The
hit channel. I hate Lisa Jones.
I'm not Bridget, I'm Lisa Jones. She's gonna see the name Lisa or see the last name Jones, and I swear that woman will book herself into an insane asylum. I need to get away from the damn Lisa.
Right, everybody, how many devices have we all got? I think we could do this. Come on. Forget the money. We're just gonna go for the important shit.
Lisa's bucket list has holes. I mean, just imagine. Well, Miss Lisa, I think we can organize something to help you figure that out. Casey's going in as I don't know Lisa.
I've never met her. I don't know who she is at all. We'll have
But
to
you
go to
guys-
check the receipts to prove that she actually exists.
But you guys should all keep this very quiet and on the down low. Otherwise, Jody Sue's going to come to this stream and figure out what the fuck we were planning, and then it's all gone to shit.
Right? And if she finds out how much Scott H, Benny, and, you know, Putin have been paying Lisa Jones, really, quite frankly, we're all in shit. Okay?
Yeah.
No pressure, guys. No pressure.
So we all go in there as Lisa Jones. And then next week, we all go in there as Sassy Brenda. Then the week after that, we will all the names infamous.
Start a whole movement.
Can you imagine how busy just the receipts will be trying to figure out this fucker?
Right? It's just a normal day in the drama community, let's face it. They've already got that down pat. We'll have to work. We'll need all the Red Bull, all of the substances, because it's going to
Yeah,
be a big task.
I mean, if you think about it, all of Benny's loyal fans, followers, what, a week ago, put Lindsay on the back of all their names.
Yep,
Why
yep.
can't we all be Lisa Jones? We need to
That was,
support Miss Lisa. We should all be Lisa Jones.
and I feel doubly entitled to that because whenever people were doing it for Chase, I never did it. So, quite frankly, I feel like there have been months of built up sadness,
Yeah.
a fear of abandonment, complex issues that I've been building on since childhood, not trying to fix them, building on them, because that's how we do here on the YouTubes. We make it worse. We don't make it any better. So quite frankly, I feel like I'm due a wee go, as we would say here. I'll yeah, I'm due a wee go. And
So
look, I
yeah,
get a wee hat as well.
and let's see. If we do this whole weekly thing, right, that one week we're Lisa Jones, the next week we're Sassy Brenda, then we're our bucket list as whole, then we're Aquahoma, then we're Tina Rena, then we're True Crime Insanity with Casey. And finally, when we get to all be wee Frosty Ewok, I bet you Tiffany Marie will run for the fucking hill.
She will be kicking in the door to previously Civis, now Thread Bank, and going, please, dear God, take every penny I have because this psychopath will not leave me alone.
Have a good
Um,
night, Miss Sassy Brenda. So yeah, so can you just imagine? We need to have each other's backs on that. So we'll have your back, Tiffany Marie. I mean, just we can storm somebody's chat all dressed up as Griffies. Can you imagine the shit that will go down?
right?
Right.
Look, I think we have planned our next month's worth of entertainment, to be frank.
And we so need to clip that, and then I can show it on my channel. Go get all the clips and get me all the receipts.
Then we need to have an online meeting about it, but put the
Yes.
link in a previous live stream,
Yes.
then have the online meeting and just be surrounded by all of these replicants of each other, not knowing which one is which, with rap laughing maniacally in the background. It's all going to be a whole situation.
Yeah. We already have our first person, not Lisa Jones 99.
I love it. I
with
love
the
it.
with the slogan "Free the We." Yeah, that would work. That would work with this whole masterful plan. Regardless of whose name we're carrying this week to show support and to go terrorize a person, right? Everybody start the conversation with "Free the We."
Right? Preferably, if possible, if you're a mod, drop my merch link in the chat.
Yeah. Just like all the colds do, all together.
Look, it's only fair. It's only fair.
The only thing is our Kool-Aid is actually fun and cool and good for you.
I can tell you better than that. I know for a fact, and I have receipts to prove it, that at one
Oh,
stage that Lisa Jones was not only a 14-year-old, she was a 12-year-old,
oh,
right?
yeah.
The end. Mind blown. Mind blown.
The end.
People were
For,
younger once upon a time.
yeah, they were.
Mm.
You
You
wouldn't
didn't know
believe
that,
it.
though. You didn't know that till I told you.
You wouldn't believe it though. But I have with receipts to prove that there was a time that I was. Look how young was I in that one photo? I was just 31. Do you want to see some irrefutable, undeniable proof that I was once 5 years old? Once upon a time, I was. Now I just got to go through all of my receipts now because there's a lot. I
Look,
think
we haven't got time to go through all of the terabytes. The FBI are very busy. They haven't got time
yeah,
to be doing your bidding all the time, Griffey. You're going to have to get a bit of a better handle on this situation.
yeah, that's
And while
true.
you're doing that, in order for your to receipt to have more impact, can I also remind everyone, just in case you missed this tiny nugget of joy, that one of the big proving factors that Jackie Dobbs is, and I quote, a geriatric, right? That's it. That's the quote. He's geriatric. Oh, that occasionally when people get older, they sometimes forget how old they actually are, and therefore that is your receipt that they are being paid by Benny, possibly while they were still in the womb. That is all you need to know.
That is
Old
that
man
is
forgets age. Fucking receipts.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, speaking of here, I can share with you that once upon a time I was 5 years old and I have a receipt. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Well, not exactly
Oh,
5, it was 2,
um,
but still.
yeah. You've killed your twin. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was two separate photos. The one I wasn't quite smiling, and the other one I was showing that I also knocked my teeth out like Valerie.
Yeah, that's what you're going to tell me. And it's almost like Valerie got that idea from somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
I wonder where.
I know, right?
A bucket holes, you have to search Griffey hit the ground running, then you'll get me. The sad thing is, a lot of people have that name. It's quite sad. Yeah. No, actually, that's just two photos of me. I was somehow thinking I was saving hard drive space on Facebook.
Okay.
That is Lisa Jones, not Lisa Jones 77.
Who the hell is this Jones?
I have it on good authority that Lisa Jones was in those pictures. With the child that you saw that was Griffey at a younger age.
Yeah.
Lisa was also in those pictures.
And so was a we with tiny sandwiches.
Yes. Signs and symbols, guys. Come on. Come on. Make an effort.
You gotta look for all the signs and symbols.
Lisa's bucket list has all.
Oh, I have so many fun things. I am most definitely, most definitely going to make a Lisa Jones profile. I'm going to do such a good Lisa Jones profile that even Lisa Jones will not be able to tell me that I'm not Lisa Jones. And she's gonna pee again.
Ooh.
That's going to
Lisa,
be the name of mine.
Lisa,
Oh,
Lisa has got the three. Lisa's bucket list as all.
Yeah. My channel is going to be Lisa Jones has gone for a pee again. Sorry.
You can say Lisa Jones's lavatory.
Lisa Jones regularly frees the way spontaneously.
Yeah. See, there you go. Stella's already changing her name. Whatever. Oh, she's using that one. Okay. Going for a wee pee.
yeah, but I struggle on my phone. I don't know how my phone works.
Lisa is incognito.
Lord,
I wonder how long it will take for a drunk Lisa Jones to pitch up somewhere. Somehow I see
Pro-
that as I.
probably not very long. We can have a
Oh,
stoned Lisa Jones, you know, sponsored by AB. We
yeah.
can have I'm So Baked I Set My House on Fire, Lisa Jones, sponsored by Tiffany Marie. We could have Lisa Jones Wears Depends on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because they're expensive, yo. Um, yeah, you know, cover all of the things. It's
Yeah.
only fair.
And we'll do it under the banner of Subs Lives Matter.
Listen,
Sub,
you
subs,
guys, listen.
it's important.
Important. You have to
Yeah.
lose every T that you have ever met. They do not exist to you now. They're like your drunk uncle at a funeral. You don't want to know them. The T's are no longer anything to do with you. Possibly other vowels. You potentially can get more straight as time goes along. Possibly gangster. Possibly gangsta. Possibly hood rat. It can take a horrible turn.
Yeah.
We're not prepared for all of it, but we have to do it on someone else's channel. Tune in to the Griffey Hate channel for that stream. Thank you very much.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
I'm really not Lisa, I promise.
Subs Lives Matter. Free the we. That actually works quite well together.
Yep, yep. Like, we've got a whole situation. We've got something for we've got, you know, just like Ernie, everybody needs a role. Can't just, one man band it here. We have to do a full level of organization.
Yeah.
If you could all just send me your passport, your bank details, your mother's maiden name, what you had for
Mhm.
breakfast last Tuesday, your car
Yeah.
keys,
When was your last bowel movement?
all
When
of the
was your last
things.
bowel movement?
I'm so proud of Stella right now. She has no idea, but yes. Um, and yes, and then we'll get to the interview stage. We haven't got there yet, but if you could just all get a start on that, that would be lovely. Okay, thank you. Look, see, since I've been chatting shit, we've got up one person. That one person might be one person who's already in chat under like 40 different accounts, but that's neither here nor there. What is important is I have added value to this entire
Yes.
situation today. You're welcome.
Most definitely. Most definitely have.
Was ausgewöhnlich sein wahrscheinlich.
Oh, no.
I'm I'm not really I'm really not Lisa, I promise. All us who are not Lisa, please stand up.
When Val does get a chance to watch this, we'll have
Yeah.
gone past the confused stage, past shame almost at ever acknowledging any of us,
Yeah.
into just pure. I think I have discovered a new species of of animal in the world. They're all here. It's the Lisa Jones. There's a whole society that the world
Yeah.
didn't even know existed.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not getting quiet on purpose. I promise.
She's doing that horrible thinking thing and doing things, and then that just gives me free rein to fill in the spare time. And look,
And
quite
and then,
frankly, as I keep telling you, you have only Griffey to blame for all of this. All of it. Want receipts? Watch this stream back. Look at what happened.
So
Look
we
at
didn't watch
it.
then to Lisa Jones.
so you see, yeah,
No,
you guys can
no.
what
What are you doing?
what? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
And here we have a snapshot of what happens in the South African version of the Lisa Jones home, where a wild Lisa Jones is left unsupervised for 30 seconds and terrible things have ensued. The caretaker must therefore rein her in before we're all in trouble. Back to our wonderful bean footage. Carry on.
So, Mama, we're laughing so hard. What are you gonna do when it's the time for the Aquahomas to climb out of the closet? We're gonna, I'm Aquahoma. No, I'm Aquahoma. Everybody's Aquahoma. Okay, now remember the catchphrase: "Such lives matter and free the we."
Yes. Just remember to wash off your perfume before you start, because that's a dead giveaway, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Signs and
Yeah.
symbols. Signs and symbols. And a scent. Possibly Burberry that may have slightly murdered the cat. But look, we're not going to go there, okay? We are not responsible for any household damage that occurs during any of these streams.
Nope.
Literally all of it. All of
I
it.
will put a disclaimer up. I do not take responsibility for shit. You're all adults.
For entertainment purposes only. Oh,
Good
nighty
night
night,
there, Miss
Tina.
Tina. Well, good
Free
morning,
the
Mr.
week.
Yeah, on that same note, we probably have to switch off as well. We're on 3 hours, 6 minutes. And yeah, I've lost so much, my stomach muscles are aching.
I know, right? It's better than going to a class. I mean, who needs any
Yeah.
of that sit-up malarkey? You just
Mm,
become
you
Lisa
don't-
Jones. You've got abs. You're ripped.
You just change your name to Lisa Jones and everything will be awesome.
Look, your life can get better too for the small fee of possibly $30 per day. But look,
Yeah.
there's only, we have to commit to the program in order to make it work, people.
And everybody has to buy free the wee merchandise.
Preferably several,
Yeah,
all of
several.
them. Maybe a
Yes.
tiny helmet.
Yes. And a sleeping bag for the caterpillar.
And don't even mention the donkeys, because then we just get all carried away.
Yeah, buy a donkey. Please buy a donkey. And someday when
Cover
you
your
meet us,
ass and buy a donkey.
someday when you meet a South African friend and you say, "Hey, would you like to see my donkey? Why? Hey, you guys are infatuated with buy a donkey, aren't you?"
Literally, you should get a slot on the South African tourist board at this point.
Yeah. Something that says buy a donkey means thank you, not calling you an ass.
Well, that's what I'm telling you anyway. Now buy my merch.
And free the wee.
All of the way. Thank you very much for allowing me to be here and terrorize you all. Thank you for allowing me to be Lisa Jones, more importantly. I haven't made my actual debut because it's something I've had to prepare for,
Yeah.
but it will happen. There's only so much anybody can handle in one day. It has to be a full emergence out into the ecosphere, but in case we take over, we don't want to run rampant quite yet. It has to be a stealthy maneuver. So,
Yeah.
just letting it build. Let it build. And I love you all.
Love. You're all awesome, and thanks for joining us. We'll definitely do this again. So feel free. I'm sure Miss Lisa won't mind. Go Lisa Jones YouTube up. Love you lots. Have a good evening. Good night.
Free the week!